Hey everybody, it's Jaegerfly, and this is my sister Taylor.
Hi guys.
Today we're going to be playing a game called Would You Rather.
So I'm going to read the first question. For the rest of your life, would you rather eat every meal mixed with carbonara sauce or drink every drink mixed with Four Loko? I would definitely go with the carbonara sauce.
I agree.
For life choices, but the Four Loko would be fun every once in a while.
Right, and pasta carbonara is my favorite, so Four Lokos, I can't even drink Four Lokos anymore.
You'd probably get sick of the carbonara sauce, but you'd probably die with the Four Loko.
With my health, I can't even have Four Lokos.
Easy one, let's see what they say.
Let's go with carbonara.
That was very close.
It was close.
Wow.
All right.
Next one.
Would you rather go to a distant planet or travel through time?
Travel through time.
Forward or backwards?
Backwards to dinosaur time. Dinosaurs are my favorite.
You see, this is my sister. That's exactly why I would go. Velociraptors, man.
Because like distant planet, it'd be like, you know, there's probably nothing there.
Space is badass, but to travel back in time, whether it's to
would
kill
be
Hitler
like way
or
more
to
badass.
See dinosaurs.
Exactly. Well,
great. Well,
they agreed, right?
They agreed.
Majority.
They agreed with us.
All right, my turn.
Yep.
Would you rather jump forward 10 years of your life or go back 10 years of your life?
That's easy.
Go back easily.
Easily.
Fix all those freaking mistakes.
Yeah. Go back in time. Let's
For
see
sure.
if we're in the minority or the majority.
It was actually it was closer than I expected.
I would think a lot of people would rather just...
Maybe they're going through some current really bad stuff.
Right.
They're like, let's get it over with.
Because I'd like to see, hey, where will I be in 10 years? You know, success-wise or...
And then in 10 years, go back 10 years before that.
Yeah, and then fix it. Exactly.
Okay, would you rather give a speech to the whole nation or have to sleep with tarantulas on your bed? Speech to the whole nation, no problem.
Oh, well, yeah, I have no problem with that. I wouldn't mind either.
What if it's like a 20-minute speech?
I have no...
That you have to impromptu come up with.
I do YouTube.
This is true.
But 20 minutes, I have no problem with public speaking.
But also tarantulas, like, they won't bite you or mess with you. No. As long as you don't, like, sit on them.
And people are afraid of spiders, and spiders aren't going to fuck with you.
They never...
Aren't going to mess with you.
They never do anything unless you mess with them.
Right, if you put them in a corner. So...
Exactly.
I could do either, but which one?
Okay, I guess I would go with the tarantulas.
You go with tarantulas?
Is it every day sleep?
I'd just say it's a one-time deal.
I'll sleep with tarantulas, I guess.
And for notoriety, I would go with the whole nation speech.
Okay, we disagree. I think this is our first
time.
Disagree.
But let's go with the lady's choice of tarantulas.
Oh, I lost big time.
Yes, you did.
Big time. Well, spiders have a bad rap, and I get that, but I'm I'm different on the animal spectrum.
Right.
So.
But also, in a different sense, I said no, ooh, spiders. It misinterpreted what I meant because I have no problem with the spiders at all.
My turn, right?
Yeah.
Would you rather eat fast food burgers every night or eat Chinese takeout every night?
That's not even hard.
Takeout, no problem.
I thought these were supposed to be like life-pondering decisions, guys.
Oh, some of them will be, I'm sure.
All right. Well, of course, Chinese takeout.
It's a little more marginal than I thought, too.
Yeah, I thought it would have been everybody.
Your turn.
Would you rather sleep in a room... Would you rather
a little too warm or a little
too warm or a little too cold?
So this is a little funny backstory. We've had this conversation and this fight on a daily basis.
Daily.
For him, it is always too cold, and for me, it is always too hot.
As you can see, we dressed for comfort. I'm wearing a jacket.
I would much rather sleep in my bed, have it be a little cool, and put on blankets, but if it's too hot, you can't take off your skin.
No, and blankets are for sleep only, and even then you don't need them.
And he's got, snow coats on half the time.
Yeah.
So, let's go with your choice.
Okay, I would much rather be, which one was it? This one?
Warm, yeah.
I would much rather be warm than cold, for sure.
I win.
I'm nuts. I know I'm nuts.
Yeah, because you can always add more. You can't take off,
But I'd rather sweat than be cold.
I totally agree with that.
So let's try the next one.
Okay. Would you rather be caught at home watching Sex in the City by yourself.
That's happened.
Or be caught in a bar with a pink martini in hand. I mean,
as a lady,
I can't stand the show Sex in the City.
I loved it. Sorry,
I'm not a huge Sarah Jessica Parker fan, but I mean, also pink martinis can be pretty delicious.
Well, let me say something.
Back in the day,
my girlfriend made me watch Sex in the City, and I didn't want to. Had no interest in it, and then I really enjoyed it. So
it's kind of funny, but it's
forgive me, guys. It wasn't a personal choice in the beginning. A pink martini, I wouldn't. I'm a guy.
So what should we go?
But I have no problem being caught with a pink martini in my hand.
Yeah, nobody should. Let's go with mine now, since we did yours.
That's fine. So you said this one?
Yep.
Well, you're a girl. You can have a pink martini.
58%.
There you go. Would you rather eat a quarter or eat chapstick? Well, eating chapstick is like Vaseline.
But eat a whole thing of it.
I'll do it right now.
It might mess up your stomach.
It's just petroleum jelly.
This you're just gonna poop out, swallow poop.
Same with that, petroleum jelly.
But that might
I think the dirty bacteria that's on a quarter, if anything, is...
Oh, that's true.
...compared to this.
Didn't think about the dirty bacteria.
And this might not pass through as comfortably as chapstick.
That's true. Okay, I agree, chapstick.
Just my opinion.
No,
and if you gave me $100, I'll eat a stick of chapstick
it's
right now.
It should be eat a quarter or eat a tub of Vaseline. I'd pick quarter.
Right.
Yeah.
I would pick quarter.
But this one, chapstick.
Right.
There you go.
And majority.
We were correct.
We were correct.
If there is no risk of injury, would you rather hug a panda or hug a polar bear?
I would rather hug a panda.
Polar bear.
Polar bear.
I would. Pandas are really sweet and cuddly, but polar bears are so big and fluffy.
That is true.
Okay, so we're going to go with now mine.
We will go with polar bear.
Because there's no I don't think a lot of people maybe read that part, that there's no risk of injury. Everyone thinks pandas are this cuddly.
And now that I think about it, polar bears are more badass than panda. Pandas are like, give me some bamboo. Like, polar bears are like, give me that seal.
Right, they're pretty dope. But also, I think people maybe were misunderstanding the question. Yeah,
because I changed my mind, but I've already...
And pandas can be kind of buttholes too. So
they can. Would you rather be able to travel at light speed or be able to read minds? That is very easy.
To me, that's a really hard question.
Read minds.
So, think about it though. If you're able to read minds, you're hearing all the negative things about you constantly, even as a kid. You're hearing all the, positive things too, but it could also drive you crazy.
But as myself as an individual, I can brush that. I've been able to always brush that off.
Totally. But it's it's just, I'm sure it would wear on you.
What's the benefit of traveling at light speed? You can't travel around the world. You're moving too fast.
Well,
the speed of light? It's not the speed of sound. It's 720 miles an hour. That would be great.
If you're we'll say it as if you were the Flash or something. You could get somewhere like that.
No, that means lights. Okay, I guess I'm taking it literally as light speed.
Right. I think it's more like lightning speed, like quick.
No, I think they mean light speed.
I would do the travel at light speed for sure. As much as I would like to know what everyone's thinking, it almost takes the fun out of conversation.
I just need to know if that girl digs me or do I just move on.
That's part of the journey. All right, so we'll go with yours.
Go with mine?
Yep.
All right. Now, if it wasn't as literal as I was taking it, I would most definitely want to be the Flash.
Okay.
Comparatively. Just saying.
Got
it. See, I think they took it literally.
I think they took it more like you.
Because if it was the speed of sound, which is around 720 miles an hour, you could be in Paris in 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's true.
But at light speed, it's like here to the moon in about a wink.
Yeah, that's also true. But couldn't you regulate this?
No, speed of sound. You just go
speed of light.
Speed of light.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Yeah, there's no accelerator.
I just more took it not teleportation, but
Right. Teleporting. Now that would be awesome.
That would be dope. Okay. Would you rather know how to speak only English, know how to speak every language but never English?
Obviously, I'd rather be able to speak every language.
But you know no English. And you never will know English.
Move out of America. Don't travel to the UK.
That's true. But if you think about it,
I'll move to Holland.
English is also in Korea, English is
But you
in
know
Japan.
Korean. You know, yeah, but you can still read the Korean signs, the Japanese signs.
That's also true.
Right. So I would just move to any other part of the world.
I think I would choose the same thing.
If you know how to speak only English, I only know how to speak English, and I can go all over the world.
And you can still communicate with a person that only speaks English by like, hey, can I go over there? You know, hand gestures. Yeah, right. I agree.
Right. I can go all over the world, and I only speak English.
So we're going to, that one.
This way, I'd at least have the... Yeah,
Ooh, that was so much closer than I expected.
But it was a thinker.
Yeah, it was
a thinker.
It wasn't like definitely that one.
Right.
Okay. Would you rather always wear Crocs or always wear socks and sandals?
Let's hear a woman's point of view.
These are both
Which would you rather see on a man?
Horrific. If I saw either of these things, well, my ex did wear Crocs and I gave him so much BS for it on a daily basis, and it was disgusting. But both of these things are a deal breaker for me.
But if he had to have one...
If he had to always wear Crocs or always wear socks and sandals, is it like the toe sandals or is it like the Adidas with the, the flat
We could say
top?
any form of sandal.
I go socks, sandals.
It's not like the older white guy sandals. Maybe it's like you're saying, like the Adidas.
Yeah, like with the black and it's like a strap, and I go socks, sandals.
Which I never understood. Just take the socks off. You're wearing sandals.
Right, what's the point?
Or just put shoes on.
Right. Takes the same amount of effort.
So you would go...
Socks, sandals.
I agree. But I would never wear either. I'd rather
Ditto.
be barefoot on glass.
Agreed. Wow, 50-50.
Because they both they're both garbage choices.
What is it like?
It's a difference of about
like
6,000.
3,000 or something? 4, 5, 6. Yep.
Yeah, about 6,000.
Wow. Of 444,000 people.
Garbage choices.
Yeah, they're both terrible. Yeah. Too close to decide.
But we were still... Actually, we were in the minority.
We were.
For that very small portion.
Well, obviously...
Socks and sandals are pretty...
Crocs got popular for a reason. It's like driving a Prius.
I still will never understand that.
I will never understand that. My turn?
Yes, it is.
Would you rather be attractive and poor or ugly and rich? Attractive and poor. Because, self-esteem and all that stuff. And rich, if you're rich ever, you don't really know who your friends are. You don't,
Yeah. And there's no such thing as poor if you have love.
Right. And you're rich inside.
Right.
Yeah.
So we both agree.
And also attraction has to do with what's on the inside. Also, someone cannot be physically attractive, but their inside is attractive and it will make the world of a difference.
And when you're dating someone, it's like 10% how they look, 90% about their personality.
I've dated someone and not been attracted to them at all, and within the first 2 weeks I was like, you are the most gorgeous thing in the world, So attractive and poor. It's pretty close. Pretty close. People are also, money grabbers.
That's true.
Your turn.
Would you rather hang out with Pooh Bear or hang out with Baloo from the Jungle Book?
Baloo from the Jungle Book. That would be a glorious time.
That would be fun.
Just float down the river.
Pooh Bear, I don't know about all that, honey. Get a little sticky situations. So we're going to go with Baloo from the Jungle Book?
I think I curse too much to hang out with Pooh Bear. Pretty sure. Yep, definitely Baloo.
If I could do Pooh Bear's voice. Taylor.
He's so cute,
You curse too much. All right, Baloo.
That was even closer, though, than I thought, too.
Mm-hmm. I would have totally thought everyone would have been all about Baloo.
Right, maybe age difference or something. If you were lost in space, would you rather run into a full-grown alien from Alien or run into Predator? This is extremely difficult.
So I look at it as, which is the more epic way to die?
And I don't look at it like that. I look at it as, if you're lost in space...
He's going to mess you up.
Alien is for sure going to eat you. Maybe Predator's like, ooh, you're kind of like, I can sense your...
like you remember the first Alien versus Predator?
And he adopted that girl.
True.
And they work together.
That would be awesome.
Maybe he'll take you home. You might have like Predator babies, but...
Who knows? Okay, so for sure Alien will jack you up. So you're saying the Predator
Alien, you're done for sure, no matter what.
Okay.
I go Predator.
I agree. And I've always
But the alien's way cooler looking.
The alien's way cooler, but I'd want to try to be homies with the Predator.
Yeah. Just like act like.
And either way, it's not a bad way to go out. And we're in the majority.
I would rather die from the Predator.
I'd rather that.
Yeah, because he'll just stab you with
blaster. That's just
right. And aliens like, let me put a baby in your body through your face, or like
that's not cool.
Acid,
Yeah, that.
No, not down.
Yeah,
but they are pretty dope.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Oh, sorry. Watch a 24-hour marathon of Would You Rather Jersey Shore or Sex and the City?
Jersey Shore.
Oh, God.
That is the stupidest show on the face of the planet, but it is highly entertaining to watch everyone make fools of themselves.
I don't know why, but I watched like every single episode of
so
the Jersey
entertaining.
Shore, and I'm like, do people not watch the last season? Aren't you humiliated?
But how do they live like that? Like,
I don't know.
And know that they look like idiots.
What was it? Gym Tan Laundry? Something? They're just idiots. So which would you rather watch for 24 hours?
Jersey Shore, for sure. What? We lost.
No, I would rather watch that, but those people are just, I don't know.
At least the other one has like a storyline. I guess I get that.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather attempt to survive a computer uprising like Terminator or a zombie outbreak, Dawn of the Dead? This is a tough one for me. I go zombie outbreak because I have a different outlook on zombies. But I'll let you pick first, and then I'll tell you why.
Okay, because that's interesting. So would I rather attempt to survive? I'd rather be in the Terminator one.
Try to survive.
I've met Arnold Schwarzenegger. I would like to be in a more Terminator-esque survival situation than zombies.
Do you think which one do you think you'd survive better?
The Terminator one for sure.
Really?
Well, because
with all their technology,
is like the zombie one is like everyone's gone, but like your group of 50,
right?
And then you slowly get whittled away for sure,
right?
And in Terminator, you still got like 50, 60, 70% of the nation, and you're all trying. I think,
but they both start off like you have the whole world, and
or are you talking about like the end Terminator, where it's like the entire world is a burning rumble of cinders?
Kind of like that, but it starts off good, and then they all take over, and you're just part of this group trying to survive till the end, and maybe humankind can come back. I feel like they're too like smart, and
But I think that the longevity of Terminator, you'd have a better chance of survival. I'd go Terminator.
Okay, so I go zombie outbreak because, it would suck to die like that. But my opinion on zombies is, unlike The Walking Dead, after years and years and years, they're still zombies. But in realistic thought process, once you run out of any sort of muscle, your bones, and you can't move.
Right.
They can't last that long. So within the course of 4 or 5 years, there would be no more zombies.
If that.
There would less, even less.
Where there's skeletons walking around.
Right. It literally...
we have talked about that.
There would be absolutely no more zombies.
Yeah. In the actual world of
be like, all right, cool.
science.
Now let's repopulate and figure it out.
So
which one you...
She's clearly much smarter than I am.
But I don't know how many people are really thinking this deep, but I say zombie.
But in actual worldly situation, that's 100% accurate, so I agree with you. And I think the world does too.
The majority does, because, Terminators are kind of scary.
Or they all just love The Walking Dead.
I kind of love The Walking Dead, too.
Yeah. But Terminator, that would be epic.
There's a new one coming out.
Oh, I can't wait.
Your turn, correct?
Sure. Would you rather eat a 5-course meal in front of 10 starving children, ouch, or steal the bucket from 5 Salvation Army Santas?
This is just, you're a terrible person either
Whoever
way.
came up with this question?
Well, okay, I know my answer.
Shame on you. I would like to hear your answer, and I'll tell you my answer.
I say 5 Salvation Army Santas because the Santa is just someone hired, so I'm not actually taking from him. You know what I mean? I'm not taking specifically from him.
But from the organization of the Salvation Army, which is already an organization in upon itself.
Right, but I'm actually not at least stealing from him in front of him. That's would be really messed up. Mm-hmm. The 5-course meal in front of 10 starving children is that is just cruel. you know, because they're actually starving little children.
Right. And I see it as like what you were saying.
It's just not as personal.
I think the Salvation, they're both terrible. Okay,
Yeah,
let me just say that.
They are both terrible.
I would agree with her. Salvation Army is an organization. They have the funding. If I stole 5 buckets, maybe I got $100. It's still very
and they can remake
wrong.
that money.
They can remake it. The starving
Right.
kid, that's just sadism.
They're still starving.
Yeah. All right.
Go it.
So,
Do it.
there we go.
That was a pretty high.
But don't do either, people.
But don't do either.
Thank you.
Would you rather? Oh, we got this one already. We can skip it.
All right.
Nope. Next.
Oops. I'm sorry.
Would you rather spend a day with Justin Bieber or spend a day with Miley Cyrus? Even for me, that's a hard one. I'm not a fan of either people. As a woman, Justin Bieber now is very attractive, but Miley Cyrus seems like she'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
What do you think?
As a guy, I still, when I hear Justin Bieber, I think of the bowl cut 13-year-old.
But if you think of him now with the tattoos...
Now, yeah, he's a badass now.
Yeah.
And I think of Miley Cyrus when she was a little Hannah Montana, but I would pick...
But now she was... Well, and then she went from Hannah Montana to crazy to now she's mellowed out.
I would pick Miley Cyrus.
I would pick Miley Cyrus.
Now, to be in business with, Justin Bieber. But to just spend a day with...
I would pick Miley Cyrus still. Because she went from being, like, crazy to back to normal, and she's doing better than ever. Bieber's had but he's had so many, like, I hate Justin Bieber, I love Justin Bieber. No one's ever been
true.
like, I despise Miley Cyrus all the time.
That's true.
So.
Okay, so we want to go with...
Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus.
By a landslide.
By a landslide. Sorry, babes. Would you rather get shot or get stabbed?
Shot.
I've been stabbed.
I've been shot with a BB gun.
You've been shot with a BB gun. I've been shot with a BB gun.
I would definitely say shot. I feel like you would die a little faster if you had to.
You're not gonna. Let's assume you're not gonna die either way.
Shot.
I've been stabbed. It's not fun. I've never been shot.
I've never. I mean, I haven't really been either, but I feel like with shot, you go through this, like, you go through shock.
Yeah.
You know, and then the pain, you don't really notice it until later.
I agree with you.
Stab is like,
too personal.
Let's slice through your... Yeah, you have to be, like, up close and go through organs and...
When I think back, I was going to say get stabbed because I've been through it, but it's a very personal thing to do to someone.
Yeah.
I know getting shot is, but you're not thinking like they're like this close to you, you know?
Yeah, this could be like a...
I agree. Get shot.
Yeah, get shot.
And it's a cooler scar.
Oh,
Wow,
very big landslide.
landslide.
Very big landslide.
I wouldn't think so. But yeah, I guess so.
I think everyone agrees. Stabbing's a little scary.
That's true.
Would you rather fight 100 third graders at one time or 50 third graders at the same time? That's kind of tough.
Isn't it the same question?
No, so 100 third graders at one time. Oh, one at a time.
Oh, one at a time.
Here's a third grader, fight him, third grader, fight him, third grader, fight him, or 50 of them just mob you.
I'm 6 feet tall. I just put my leg out and spin in a circle. I'd take 50.
Third graders are much bigger than you think these days. I substitute taught, and they're kind of hefty children.
Are they?
Oh, they're like
What are
solid.
they putting in the water these days?
Solid this big, and I would say 100 third graders one at a time for sure.
You don't think I couldn't just like roundhouse and just...
Oh, not even close. They'll take... One of them could take you out.
50 at the same time? 50 anything. 50 puppies could get
50 puppies, you're done.
That's true.
Yeah, no.
All right. For sure, okay.
One at a
I
time,
agree.
for sure.
You're right. She's right. When a woman's right,
she's right. Which is most of the time.
Which is all the time. There's not much going on in the
Yep, see, that was a big
cranial
landslide, too.
cavity. Yeah, it was. Before you go to bed, would you rather take 3 shots of dip, tobacco spit?
Ugh.
Oh, dip spit.
Yeah, drink that.
Oh, drink the tobacco spit. Oh, or take 3 shots of dirty bong water.
Oh, that's pretty bad too. And I have drank dirty bong water on accident, and
yeah, we've been there.
It's much worse than it seems.
It's foul. And I have not...
Is it my tobacco spit?
Let's assume they're both yours.
Okay.
I was working at a...
They'll both make you sick.
I was working on a job site, and The people were smoking, and they didn't know. They had one soda can for Ash, and it was a Coke can in mine. I was drinking a Coke.
I've done it multiple times.
I accidentally drank out of the Ash/Coca-Cola can, so I kind of know what tobacco...
A full swallow, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I've done it, I've probably done it 4 or 5 plus times.
Oh, I've only done it once, and I have had dirty bong water.
I did it once in my car and made myself throw up out the window.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, it was pretty
I would take
terrible.
the bong water.
I would take the bong water.
But I know Ash isn't the same as
they'll
tobacco
both make
spit,
you sick,
they'll both,
but
yeah. Dirty bong water it is.
dirty bong water. Yeah,
There you go.
that's about what I thought it would be.
Good 60-40 split.
This has how many questions?
I don't know.
Might be a never-ending cycle. So, would you rather live in a penthouse in LA or a townhouse in London? Townhouse London, I think.
Townhouse London?
Townhouses are still nice.
No, I know, but I'm
Or a fancy
LA.
fancy thing in LA.
I'm LA boy.
You kind of are LA boy.
I'm penthouse
and I'm
LA.
totally I
hear townhouse London, I'm like, nah.
I lived in a small town of 500 people in the middle of the Rocky Mountains in Colorado.
That's true.
So,
I'm penthouse LA.
I for sure townhouse London.
Gotcha. Well, let's
Click
see
whichever
it for
one
this
you want.
final question. I'm going to go with the lady's choice because men always go with the lady's choice.
And I was totally wrong.
Yeah, she was.
Well,
but even if she's wrong, she's always right.
It's just an opinion, though. That's true.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Would You Rather with the lovely
Taylor
and Jaegerfly. You guys have a wonderful day.